Hey guys, it's Allie. So today we're going to be doing a little story time for you guys. I really don't know how to start off this video, honestly. Basically, to sum it up, the lead singer of this band is, I would say, in hot waters and has allegedly done some really bad stuff to his fans, etc. So I just want to say, just to clear the air, that this video is not in any way a victim story or anything, and I do want to give my support and care and love to the victims for that case. But this is not a story about that. But if you guys want to learn more about the whole situation, you guys could go check it out on YouTube. I'm sure you guys can find it. It's like the Davi Vanity. Just search it up and I'm sure you'll be able to inform yourself on it. But today is not about that. This video is literally just a blast from the past, from my past, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit today about blood on the dance floor and how it affected me or was kind of a part of my life when I was a kid. I don't want to make this video too long, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a mess. I'll give you guys a little backstory. So basically, I was going through all my music CDs and it brought me back to all like these old memories that, you know, I experienced back in the day. And I was looking through all of these CDs and I came across this one, and I literally looked at it and I'm like, what? I found this and I can't even begin to start explaining. So you guys might be wondering, Allie, why do you have a Blood on the Dance Floor CD, album, whatever this is? And I figured this would be a really good story time to tell you guys about the history, or my history, with the band. So anyways, let's take it back maybe 9 or 8 years ago. So when I was around 15, I started my emo phase, and I used to listen to Blood on the Dance Floor. I think at that time I was about 14 years old or something. I don't remember how old I was. I definitely was around the age of 14, 15. I used to listen to Blood on the Dance Floor's music, which some of you may say that is absolutely dreadful music. And I won't disagree with that statement, but at the time I found the music very catchy, and as like a young teen, I just really liked anything that sounded really fast and nightcore and catchy and just stuff that would like make you want to dance. So obviously I was still in high school, very impressionable, you know, very shy, shyer than I am today. And so I used to listen to their music. Their lyrics were, and maybe there still are, were kind of like out of like my vocabulary comfort zone. And it kind of made me feel like their music made me kind of start to feel okay with saying things that I normally wouldn't say that were sexual. And which, like, personally, I don't do that. I'm very conservative. Back in the day, I didn't really think and take these like lyrics very seriously. I was a kid. So when it comes to their music, I just found it really catchy, and like it just became like in my brain like the norm to have songs about that kind of stuff. But I feel like the music itself didn't change me as a person, because I never was very provocative in that way, but I can see how it could make other very impressionable young men or women to feel a certain way and express themselves like with that music. When it came to the band themselves, I always thought that the band members were just, I found them a little freaky. I am like an emo kid. I was an emo kid, scene kid. I still am today, but I don't know why, but like back then I was like, they seem a little off. They look a little weird, like, you know, but as a kid or as like a young teenager, I was like, whatever, they're just being themselves. It's not a big deal. And I never had a sort of attraction to them, like physically. I did think Javon Monroe was attractive, but he's not straight. So obviously your girl doesn't chase after boys that don't like girls. And that was kind of always my motto. So I did find Jay attractive, but I never found Davi attractive ever. So now we're gonna skip right into why I have this. So back in the day, my best friend, I'm gonna call her Jay. She was one of my best friends, and we used to listen to Blood on the Dance Floor together all the time. We used to sing the lyrics like while we were hanging out or at school, whatever. We used to have such a good time with it. And literally, she and I just like, we bonded through this band. And my other friend, we'll call him Donnie, basically was also sort of a fan of the same kind of music too. So we all kind of really like that kind of music. So around 2011, 2012, I don't remember the exact date, me and Donnie wanted to go to Warped Tour. So we were both definitely underage, definitely under the age of 18. And we decided that we were gonna go to Warped Tour. We went together, so it was just me and him, and we wanted to see all these bands together, and Blood on the Dance Floor was one of the bands that was at Warped Tour. So I don't remember a lot, but me and Donnie went to see all these bands, and finally Blood on the Dance Floor was playing live. So we went to like the stage and we started like, you know, dancing, singing along to their music, and like to me, I barely remember anything. Everything's a big blur, but I don't think I remember anything crazy happening, but you know, selective memory. So I have this like really weird vision of basically being at the merch table of Blood on the Dance Floor, and I remember kind of like somewhat far away from the merch table, there was Davi Vanity and Javon Monroe, and they were like meeting fans and all that kind of stuff. At the merch table, you had like all these like shirts and all this kind of stuff. I don't remember a lot, but all I remember was the sales guy saying if you buy the album CD or whatever it is, you could get the VIP pass to go and meet Davi and Jay, like a VIP thing. Like I said, I don't remember very well whether it was before or after their show. I just remember that that was it. And I was like on edge. I was like $50. Like, I'm pretty sure it was around that much. And I literally was like, I don't know. I was very indecisive, but I knew there was a line and people were gonna get really upset. So I was just like, F it, let me do it. So the guy gave me this CD thing with a like sort of like little ticket paper VIP pass that like you can hang around your neck. This is not the exact one, but I remember a couple years ago I was going through stuff and cleaning up and I threw it out, but it was something like this. So I had like my little VIP pass and this thing, which I was like, I don't really need it, but I just wanted it to, I don't know, I guess go see Davi. And it was really hot. I was like kind of really tired, and there was like a line even in the VIP section to go meet him. So we waited like 20 minutes and we realized that this was way too long to wait. And we knew that our other bands were gonna start playing soon, so we were like, F it, we're leaving. Obviously, Blood on the Dance Floor was not my like first band priority. I did want to go like see other bands that were like, you know, more reputable, but I just remember that I wanted to like take a picture with like, you know, a band member that was like, you know, popular. I didn't really like this album, to be honest. It wasn't like, they didn't have like the songs that I originally started listening to them with, so it wasn't like one of their first albums. It did have the holographic thing on it, so Donnie was telling me like, oh, it's still pretty cool, like you have this little holographic thing, and I was like, yeah, I guess it's pretty cool, but never used it, never played it. Like, I don't know, like it literally just went like in the shelf, like I didn't use it after. But basically that's all I really vividly remember, is that like all these other people were meeting Davi. And I remember going like on Facebook, who uses Facebook now, but at the time Facebook was really popular. I remember seeing like on other people's Facebooks or the Blood on the Dance Floor Facebook that other people got to take pictures with them. And I was like, that could have been me, but like, oh well. If you guys want me to make a storytime video about my whole experience at Warped Tour, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to make that video for you guys. Warped Tour was a great experience, so yeah, if you guys have ever been to Warped Tour, comment down below and let me know. So another thing that I've had for a really long time that I've always never really known what to do with is the Blood on the Dance Floor t-shirt. This was literally one of my favorite band t-shirts at the time. And if I'm not mistaken, my best friend, if you guys remember, Jay, I think she was the one that got it for me, and I think she had one too, so I think we had matching t-shirts. I'm not exactly sure though, I do not remember much, but this was literally like a t-shirt that I was like super excited to have. The only piece of clothing I've ever had that's freaking yellow, because like yellow is not my color. But basically, I think I got this t-shirt from her. So as you guys can see on the t-shirt, it says S my D, and then it has Blood on the Dance Floor with the lipsticks on it. And like, I used to love this shirt, even though I wouldn't wear it very often because I don't like wearing colors. But I used to really love this shirt. I feel like with everything that's going on now though, this shirt feels kind of tainted, and it's really weird because I didn't have any bad memories with this band, but a lot of people have, and I feel like I don't know what to do with the shirt. I know for sure this is garbage. Like, this is garbage. Comment down below what I should do with this. Like this, I don't know, do I like throw it out? Someone told me, one of my viewers on my streaming platform told me to sell it. I don't even think it's worth selling. But I'm thinking, I don't know what to do with it, guys. Comment down below what I should do with this CD album thing. Like, I don't listen, like, I don't like any of this music, like none of it. I only got it for the VIP, and I didn't even use the VIP, so that's basically, I don't know, what do you guys think? But I feel really weird about the t-shirt because I'm pretty sure it was my best friend that got it for me, and it kind of has like that kind of sentimental value to me, so I feel really weird because like the band has such a bad reputation now, and like the memories I created with my best friend are in these t-shirts. I think she has one too, but the point is that like, I feel like it's really tainted now, and I feel like the band has such a terrible reputation that, you know, everything that is related to them is just like shunned upon. It's like, do you hate on the music because the artist is a bad person, or do you like still enjoy the music even though the artist is a bad person? I don't know. Like I said, back in the day when I was a teenager, I never really had any appeal to the artists of this band. Like, in my gut, I felt like the artists were a little weird. I guess in one way, if you guys, you know, have a certain gut feeling, please trust it. And, you know, if something feels really off, like, just don't go with it. And I feel like trusting your gut is like the best thing you could do, because it could really save you from like a potential traumatizing experience. And I feel like maybe if I did use my VIP pass and meet Davi or Jay, it probably would have like, I don't know, made me feel uncomfortable, maybe not. Maybe I would have had a decent experience, but from what's going on today and what we're, you know, discovering today, I feel like maybe that could have been potentially dangerous for, you know, a young person. Maybe not. I'm just speculating, but sometimes you guys just trust your gut. If you feel something is off, just be really safe, guys. Be very cautious. Think about things before you do them, and just really trust your gut. If your gut says, maybe not a good idea, trust it, you know, because it's probably telling you something you don't know. I'd like to also tell you guys that back in the day when I used to listen to Blood on the Dance Floor, I didn't hear of any of the allegations or any drama that was going on with them. I wasn't one of those like big hardcore fans that would like follow them on social media or like keep up with their videos or whatever. So I never really heard anything bad about them, and I never really heard anything good about them. I feel like looking back today, I feel like back then I wasn't really completely aware of everything. I think that like there are probably other people like me who used to listen to their music without having any knowledge of all the bad stuff that was going on. So I just want to say that, yeah, I, really used to listen to Blood on the Dance Floor. And I used to enjoy their music. And I feel like people are probably going to look at me and think, oh, you're a shitty person, or oh, you have terrible taste. And it's like, I was young. I mean, back then I used to listen to Weird Al Yankovic, and like that was, I mean, like some of you guys can argue that that was good music, but looking back now, that's a cringe. So I even used to listen to Crazy Frog and think that was like the best thing since sliced bread. So I think to summarize this video, I probably would say just trust your instincts, trust your gut. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay loyal, stay royal. Bye, guys!